you support someone from across town or across the country, here's a simple question I want you to think about. Could you help if you were 500 miles away? You may know that the person you're supporting has a medication list. You may know who their doctors are. You may know they've completed important documents. Could you actually get that information when you needed it? I'm Dr. Mamata Majmundar. I'm a dual board certified family physician. Last week, we talked about starting with what the person you're supporting wants. This week, I want to take the next step. Make what you know easier to use. And I'm going to give you a simple way to think about it, what I call the 500-mile test. First, what information could help you support them? Start with the basics. What medications are they actually taking? Who are their clinicians and where do they receive care? Where is their insurance information? Do they have an advance directive or a healthcare power of attorney? Who else may be involved in helping them? You may not personally need copies of every piece of information. The goal is to understand what exists and where it is located. And remember what we talked about last week. Start with what the person you're supporting wants. Their information and documents should help you support their choices, not take over their decisions. Second, could you access the information? This is where the 500-mile test comes in. Imagine you're not standing in their kitchen. You're on vacation. You're not able to walk over to the filing cabinet. You're 500 miles away. Could you find the medication list? Could you find the clinician's phone number? Could you access the important documents? And could someone else who is helping find them? I've seen families use the Notes app on their phone. Some take photos or scan important documents and save them in a shared folder on their album. Others prefer an app, a digital organizer, or a paper system that everyone knows how to find. There are plenty of ways to do it. The best system is the one the right people can actually use when they need it. Third, who else needs to know? Supporting someone is often a team effort. Maybe one person lives nearby, another person handles appointments, someone else understands the insurance, and another family member lives several states away, but is great at organizing and coordinating information. Being 500 miles away doesn't mean you can't be useful. In fact, the National Institute on Aging describes several things long-distance supporters can do, including helping coordinate information, organizing important records, assisting with advanced care planning, and staying connected with the people providing care nearby. So think about your own family. Who needs access to what? Who is comfortable with technology? Who is good at keeping information organized? And who would someone call if something changed? You don't all have to do the same job. You simply need enough clarity to know who is doing what. And here's where I want to make this practical. Start with one thing. You can build the system with one useful piece at a time. Choose one piece of information you might need. Maybe it's the medication list. Find it. Decide where it should live. Make sure the appropriate people know how to access it. Then try the test. Could I get to this if I were 500 miles away? And if you can, you've just made it easier to help. Then build from there. One piece at a time. Discard. A distance changes the logistics. It doesn't change your ability to be an important part of someone's support system. And a little preparation can give you clarity, more confidence, and a stronger ability to help wherever you're located. I've included resources from the National Institute on Aging in the description if you'd like to take this further. And if you're supporting someone through health or aging, subscribe. Each week I share practical physician-led guidance to help you ask better questions and make more confident decisions.